Well, good afternoon, everybody. I hope your weekend is going well. I just forgot. I just forgot to move the microphone into position, didn't I? So, you probably heard that, but I shall repeat. Good afternoon, everybody. I hope your weekend is going well. I think that's all I said. This is just a haphazard, relaxed, hopefully, stream using my usual streaming avatar. This is Nimue. What am I going to be doing? Oh, I don't know. Candles, dailies, just the usual. Bit of casual chat. The usual kind of thing. What have I got to do today? Daylight Prairie. Okay, that's straightforward. And we have candle cakes in the Hidden Forest, which I will be heading for soon. Am I going to rush and head for the geyser? Well, might as well. I've got 10 minutes. Let's might as well do the standards. Keep me busy. Assume everything's working. Seems to be. Yes, seems to be working. Oh, I think someone's got the Ascendant Cape from Journey there. I've got that somewhere on a different account. This is just me relaxing, really. One thing I will say about streaming Sky, it is low stress, mostly. Yeah, unless I go to Eden or something. Don't plan on going to Eden today. Well, I might go to Eden for Dyes, but Eden for Dyes is more fun with a friend, to be honest with you, because then it can be quite hilarious. And I forgot to pick up. I forgot to look for the quest candles for the day, which are in this area somewhere. And I didn't even check. Great thing about this is I can almost do it in my sleep. All I could do is figure out... Oh, there's one of them. The other one should be around here, I guess. Yep, there we go. What time is it? Yeah, I've got 10 minutes. That's plenty of time. Polluted Geyser event starts in about 9 minutes. Where's the other candle? There we go. What am I doing? Oh, I've got time to do this. Let's go relive a spirit. I can never remember what this one is. Butterfly Charmer, of course it is. I really ought to know that by now. This is a nice quick one. Oh, went the wrong way. Preempted myself there. Now I think it comes over here. Yeah, here we go. Trying to think if I've got the Talented Builder. I think I do. Yes, I know I'm normally known for doing the long dark, but I do play Sky as well. Oh, and there's this. There's the player from earlier with the Journey Ascendant cape. Right. Pick that up. What else have I got to do? Alright, I've got to go through the bird's nest. So, a bit of luck, it'll be a simple. Oh, a friend of mine's just come online. I wonder if they just got notification. Where? Oh, there. Wow, that's an odd place. I don't think I've ever seen one down there. There's a good chance Skylar actually can hear me. I've known her for some considerable time. Okay, where have I got to go? Yes, what do I do now? Oh, I've got to go up there. Alright. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Skylar, if you can hear me, I'm at the bird's nest and I'm heading for the polluted geyser. Yep. I probably ought to drop them a message somewhere. Hang on a moment and I will do that. I'll pop over to Facebook and drop them a note and tell them I'm live streaming. You've got 5 minutes, so give me a second here. I just need to contact my friend. Yeah. Can't spell. Right. And I'm assuming that they will teleport to me. Oh, that's fortuitous. I need yellow dyes, or rather this avatar does. Oh. And I've just got enough time to pick up a candle cake next to the bell. Bells? I'm not sure what they're called actually. Actually, yeah. Often if I've got 5 spare minutes I'll do the rest of the candles here, but I don't have 5 minutes, so I'll do it when I come back for the pooping turtle. I mean the turtle event, otherwise known as the pooping turtle. Because it leaves green poop wherever it goes. Yeah, there's a bit of a bug at the moment in that you can't always see the light, which must be profoundly irritating for new players, but that game company hasn't fixed it yet. If you know where the light is, of course, it's not a huge problem. But if you don't, well, yeah, you can see the problem. I mean, there's more light than has been shown, and I got everything else. And now we just have to wait for this thing to explode. And what else have we got? Ride with a manta. Okay. That's an easy one. Actually, have I got time? No, I've got a minute. I'll do it after this. Hang on, I'm just gonna... They probably know that. In case you don't know, the maximum number of players you can have in any one spot is 8. So if you've got 8 people present and a friend comes online, they may not be able to teleport to you. Yeah, you can see the problem with the light. Yeah, I know it's there, but yeah, you can't see it. Which is, yeah, as I say, if you're a new player, that's going to be a bit awkward. Everything is working, isn't it? Yeah. I set this up in a bit of a rush, so there's always the possibility that I made a mistake. I make mistakes when I have time, let alone when... Yeah, you sort of have to memorize where the dark plant, whatever these things are, spiky balls fell. And so my friend is probably at the bird's nest. Yeah. Got a suspicion the person doing the runaround over there is like me. They just making sure they got everything. Oh, looks like someone has set up a shared memory. I have seen people put a shared memory here that will try and ignite or light up all the dark plants as they get ejected. Yeah, and that person either had a server split, probably a server split actually, I guess. Ooh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. Skylar, if you can hear me, I've got 8 people on this server right now. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. So it's always interesting to see what people are wearing. Oh, cute little chibi. Hello, Kadir. Is that Kadir Kaya? Am I pronouncing that correctly? I do like chibis, I just don't like playing as one. Yeah, we have too many. Hang on a second. Where is the Red Shard event today? It's in... Oh, the Forest Garden. If you can hear me typing, it's because I'm communicating via Messenger. Hello, Yasod. Now, there is at least one time when technically being a chibi is potentially very useful, and that is if you go to Eden to do a wing run. No, not a wing run. Yeah, an Eden run. A bit easier to take cover. And in case anybody's wondering, this particular avatar does not collect wing buffs. Ah, yes it is. I don't know if you can hear the dings. That's Facebook Messenger dinging at me. Oh, I missed a batch there. Sorry, head's a bit itchy. Had a haircut today. It's kind of funny. I've been streaming for, what, 17 minutes? I've already had 2 people in chat. Hello, people in chat. Yes, I know about Chibi falling. As I said, yes, apparently it is. A lot of people do it. But because this particular avatar isn't collecting wing buffs because they can't be bothered, they can't get the chibi mask. So, yeah. No chibi falling for them. Amusing thing, and I've said this before about chibi falling, is technically it goes against that game company's terms of service, but you know, it's allowed. Oh, another antlered person. But yeah, no, what I was saying, yes, I've got more chat going on today after 17 minutes than I did yesterday. And yesterday I had, during the live stream, 120 concurrent and only 1 or 2 people chatting. Yesterday's live stream was weird. 120 concurrent, 216 views during the live stream, and I think I'm up to 278 total views now. 170 odd viewing hours. I didn't get a single subscriber, but I lost one. So I have no idea what that was about. It was suggested at one point that maybe I had been botted, but I actually checked with oh, what do they call it? Hang on, I'd have to check. Who is it? Yeah, creator support, and they seem to indicate that those views were legit, and I didn't. Looking at the engagement and looking at the way that the numbers built up, I didn't see anything peculiar, but yeah. I don't understand YouTube social interaction, I'm afraid. And we're almost done. I just need to go and grab a manta, and then I can go and find Skylar, who hopefully has finished the dailies, and then Grandma, I guess. The Red Shard event today ought to be simple. It's a 2.5 Ascendant Candle event. Those are normally straightforward. It's the 3.5s that are more of a challenge. Yeah, that seems about right. Okay, let's go and grab a manta. Here, manta, manta, manta. There's one there. Ah, here we go. We'll go after this one. Oh, perfect timing. There we go. Let's go and find my friend. At least you don't take fall damage in the game. Where'd they go? There they are. Oh! They've used a do not disturb? I'm slightly surprised. How come I can... I've never actually used the Do Not Disturb, so I don't know really how it works. Yeah, cowboy boots and a tunic. And... yeah, can't spell. I am writing this after midnight. Yes, it is. They're in Malaysia. Hello, live people. How many people? I can't actually put the names of... If I put social media names on, I get censored. Is that how you spell quieter? always feel like I'm stabbing somebody when I bow wearing antlers. I don't have the kissy. Oh, I do. I picked it up. I think I picked it up earlier. I mean, much earlier. Did someone just take a photograph? They did. Alright, now I've got to dash off to... Yes. Dash off to the... Oops. And pick up my dailies. There we go. Dash off to Grandma. Oh. Right. Hang on a second. Sorry, I'm just saying good nights here. Right, where was I? I have a love-hate relationship with the dye plants. You want them for dyeing things, and then you run out, and then you got to spend time picking them up, but it takes so long. Still. I ought to check, see how many people I've got on Steam, but if you're watching me on Steam, I'm sorry, if you're watching me on Twitch, say hi. Just so I've got a rough idea if there's anybody watching. Same on YouTube. Don't be afraid to say hello. Gives me someone to talk to. Oh, it's one of those days. Yeah, the light bug seems to be mostly in Sanctuary Islands, but not actually exclusively. Now, I don't do this, but I'm just doing it to show off. Yay! Where's the... Oh, there we go. Well, you're welcome to come along. Oh, that's convenient. Let's go straight through. I was once terribly amused when I was able to fly down from the social area straight through all the doors to here. I've never had that happen since. How long have I got? Oh, 10 minutes to the start of Granny. I can pick up the light here. I've got to come back anyway. Hang on a second. I just want to check. Yeah. Red Shard event's going to go on. The first Red Shard event's going to go on for another 3 hours, so I've got loads of time to go there. How many candles did I start the day off with? I think it was 200, wasn't it? The good news is, of course, about the vines is that they've been tweaked, so they're easier to burn, so you don't get so much of that irritating continual honking, because people can't be... Well, because A, the vines themselves are actually refusing to burn, or B, people just can't be bothered. So since they tweaked the vines, it's become a lot less irritating. Oh, loads of time. I've got time to go and grab the stuff in the next area, I think. So, in case anybody's idly wondering, yeah, I normally stream the Long Dark. I've already got that one. Why are you... I picked that one up yesterday, I think. Hang on a second. Yeah. I'm not quite sure why it's showing up in that fashion. Nimue here is, I want to say my more relaxed avatar. There's a lot of things I simply can't be bothered to do, like go chasing after wing buffs. That gets expensive. Oh yes, of course it is, isn't it? Yes, you're quite right. It is. It's the travelling spirit at the moment. Very well spotted. I'd forgotten that. And that is a particularly awkward travelling spirit to collect, if anybody wants to know. You have to go from cover to cover. Hang on, there was a big clutch of light somewhere. I saw it. Where did it go? Do I want to get it? Yeah, can't be bothered. So, if anybody's curious, the first red shard of the day landed 37 minutes ago. And it will be around for 3 hours, 13 minutes and 12 seconds. There's a website which keeps track of such things for you. I can only assume it doesn't violate anybody's terms of service. If anybody's particularly fascinated about that game company's privacy policy, terms of service, end-user license agreement, that kind of thing, I did actually read out the entirety of everything that I could find at one point. It is quite amusing. The bit about the zombie apocalypse is hilarious. And I'm not joking. The terms of service, the end-user license agreement, or is it the terms of service? One or the other. Does actually have a bit about the zombie apocalypse. Basically, there's a zombie apocalypse. Service is not guaranteed. I kid you not, they've actually got that in there. Strangely, until yesterday, that was my most viewed video. Not in terms of hours, just people looking at it. It has now been superseded by yesterday's Long Dark stream. Don't know why I'm going this way round. come back for the cluster up there, and when I come back round. Got time. Like I say, I gotta come back this way anyway at some point. I'm trying to remember today's memory for... Come on, up. Oh, that got close. Today's memory is the jellyfish, and I think I've got that wing. That's okay. Ooh, that's not a good thing. I have been profligate with my jumping and flying. Well, that's why we have the parasol. Or is it an umbrella? I tend to think of it as a parasol. Right. And I've got 5 minutes. Loads of time. If you have a parasol, either this one or the one that's available from the current travelling spirit, very useful if you're low on wing levels in this area. And given that given that I refuse to pick up wing buffs for this avatar because I can't be bothered, when they do an Eden run, they come out of it with only one wing, and so as you can imagine, having a parasol for this is really, really useful. Now, I got this one at the Chinese New Year event that I can't remember what it was called. In case anybody's wondering, although it's probably pretty noticeable, I'm running on PC. And you can probably see over there my iPad. It's I'm using that to check on the YouTube stream, just in case anything interesting happens. And sometimes chat appears different. Actually, I can't see chat at all. Why not? Oh, that's weird. Okay. Now I can. There we go. Sorry. Yeah, sometimes I actually... Yeah, Days of Fortune. There you go. Is it Days of Fortune? Or is it I forget. Chinese New Year. I do know that it was Chinese New Year. Yeah, just on a pure tech note, you see, right there, where you can't see, I've actually got a restream chat up. A restream chat shows chat from both YouTube and Twitch. But sometimes things get, well, twitchy, and so it's useful having YouTube chat on my preview screen over here. And if I do a twin account run, well, I'll do it on that, but I'm only doing one account today. And this area has been thoroughly nerfed. There used to be a time people would leave shared memories that could burst Granny's mochi for you automatically, but they keep nerfing that, and people keep finding ways around it. But now, yeah, that's about as good as you can get. Somebody just putting one pot or one fire source. So I can only imagine the reason they did it was because they wanted more interaction at Grandma's, which hasn't really worked. I must admit, something feels slightly off about all this. I'm not quite sure what's going on. Ooh, actually, I do have that off. Actually, I can have a quick look at Twitch if I remember to. That's off yet. Yeah. Okay, Twitch is working. Yeah, that's good to know. Oh, I forgot what I was doing. Because of course I did. Sometimes it's almost as much fun just fiddling around the screens off on either side as it is actually running the game. Well, during a stream. No, I've been known to. It's entirely normal for me to be running Sky first thing in the morning and then set up my morning live stream at the same time. In case anybody's interested, tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock Greenwich Mean Time, I will be streaming Wintermute. That is the story mode slash tutorial for The Long Dark. So that's what I do at the weekends. And last I recall, I was in the process of trying not to die in Forlorn Muskeg, which is kind of amusing because I nearly did die during my live stream yesterday in the Forlorn Muskeg. I fell through the ice 3 times and got frostbite. And frostbite damage in The Long Dark is permanent, which means I probably can't survive 2 bear maulings at once, which adds to the challenge, but it was my first encounter with frostbite in The Long Dark, so I made some bad decisions which compounded things. But Monday I'll be heading back in, I hope. Monday, hang on a second, let me think. It will be Monday. That could be interesting. If you're interested in The Long Dark, subscribe and click the bell button and you will be informed when I run it. I have a halfway decent chance of getting myself killed on Monday. Forlorn Muskeg is unpleasant. I've only been in there briefly and it is probably the least popular place in The Long Dark, and yeah, I can see why. I thought I'd challenge myself, see if I could survive in it, and so far, yeah, barely. But if I do die, I do know people who watch it who will be quite happy, because it means I will restart the game at a much harder difficulty level, which means I will die a lot more frequently, which will undoubtedly challenge my sang-froid, which is French for cold blood. And Granny has glitched. If anyone else is interested in anything that I've live streamed or uploaded, I have a positive plethora of stuff for you to watch on my YouTube channel. How many videos have I got? I think it's 340 videos, mostly live streams or uploads of live streams. So, plenty of content for you to fall asleep to. Actually, I just need to... what have I got? Yeah, analytics. Good grief. Oh no. Content. How many videos have I got? I can't find it at the moment. No. Can't find it. I think it's 340 odd videos. Oh, we've got 5 minutes left of Granny, then I head to the pooping turtle. How many? Oh, okay, I'm long. 314 videos. Here we go, that's how many in my YouTube channel. If you like hearing me speak, that's where to go. Almost guaranteed to put you to sleep. How long will I be streaming this evening? Till I get hungry? I'm not going to run to grey, I don't think. I've actually got most of what I would normally do done, except for candles. Oh, somebody got the umbrella from the current travelling spirit whose name I've just completely forgotten. Anybody remember what the name of the current travelling spirit is? I'm terrible at remembering the names of the travelling spirits. And don't forget, from next week, I think we have... Well, from the 9th, at any rate. Don't we have... hang on, isn't it... When's the Aurora event starting? I think... Is that starting next week? Because I know her 4 spirits are here. I think 2 of them have been around before. Yeah. 9th. Yeah, so... unfortunately, I don't know the legality of streaming the Aurora concert because it's copyrighted music. So it would probably end up being removed from the live stream. And I don't feel like getting a copyright strike. Although, in truth, yeah, no, I probably wouldn't get a copyright strike, but I wouldn't be able... I'd have to check it, do it and see, and I don't think I wish to risk that. Otherwise, I would stream the Aurora concert, but yeah. I do know that if you do an Eden run, there is copyrighted music when you are going through orbit or going to orbit, and it is copyright strike for Russia and Belarus. I don't know if the same thing applies to the concert, unfortunately. There was a time when I was doing early on. I did when I oh, time to go. Yeah, the last food offering doesn't actually give you any light, even though it collects. It doesn't have any effect on your candles, even if you hug Grandma. So, Poopy Turtle, here we come. What's amusing is I can actually type in Poopy Turtle in the chat here, and it lets me get away with it. For half a second there, I wondered what I was doing. Some of this becomes so automatic. It's like, yeah, I'll just fall asleep while I'm doing this. Oh, And for another half a second, I thought I had a crash. The PC/Linux version does occasionally just spontaneously crash, and I am running under Linux. So if it suddenly exits to the desktop, I'll just restart. But it's been happening less frequently lately. Having said that, I probably just invoked Murphy's Law. Everything that can go wrong will go wrong. And let's see what happens. Oh yeah, I got all that. I just need, once I've got the turtle, I need to get the rest of the light here, and then go get the red shard and finish my candles, I guess. I've got 13 candles so far. I don't typically run to grey. It's too much of a pain in the bottom. Yeah. Nimue does need some dyes. They ran out of yellow dyes. Well, they also technically need black dyes, but I think I'm pretty much done for dyeing things at the moment. Yeah, I got a couple of minutes. I think there was another patch over here. Yeah, here we go. Right, where's the turtle? Well, I've got a pretty good idea where it is actually. It'll be down below me somewhere, most of the time. There we go. Is it going to be on the surface? No, it isn't. Oh, there it is. Yes, you can see why I call it the poopy turtle. I refuse to believe that game company isn't aware of the way this looks. An Eden statue tracker. I don't even know what that is. I might go to Eden for dyes later. Eden can be fun. It's more fun with a friend. Skylar and I actually go pretty much every day if we're online simultaneously. Come here, you silly dark plants. I want to get the bottom ones first, otherwise you leave. Light behind, and I can't find it. Yes. Yep. Farty turtle, poopy turtle. I haven't tried calling it a farty turtle. I wonder if that would get... I wonder what that would give me censored. Sometimes it can be amusing what does get censored and what doesn't. Hello, Shinetse. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Oh, come on. Can somebody please come over here and help me? I know there's a couple of others waiting. I'm not sure I can even do this solo. Yeah, I've got a couple of accounts with 200 wings. Took them a year. Oh, thank you. And I'm not going back into Eden with them until I don't have to get every single wing there is. To get to 200, I had to get the 10 wings from Eden. In fact, Nimue here has 10 wings from Eden because, well, Nimue is a bit bonkers. Nimue actually started out as a wingless project for YouTube. If you go and look Journey of the Wingless, that's them. But part of the experiment was to see what would happen if I picked up a single wing and could I lose it. And the answer was no, you can't. If you pick up a single wing, that's it, you've had it. You can't regain wingless status. But I got attached to them, so I continue to play them. Yeah, it takes about a year to get to 200 wings. Oh, this is awfully convenient. I did actually at one point do full Eden run every week. But Yeah, I got a bit tired of doing that. Takes me, oh what, about 3 hours, I suppose, if I sit down and dedicate my time to it. Doing an Eden run and then a wing run, yeah, takes about 3 hours, I think, maybe a bit longer. Takes me about 3 hours. I'm sure there are people who do it faster. There is actually a speedrunning record for wing runs, but I can't remember what it was. It's an hour and 15 minutes. I think they use chibi falling to speed things up. Like I say, the funny thing about chibi falling is a strict reading of the end user license agreement or the terms of service can be interpreted to mean that chibi falling is actually a bannable offense because it's using a glitch or bug or hack, depending on your perspective, to gain an advantage. And that is against the rules, apparently, except for the fact that chibi falling apparently is not. Come on. And in case you hadn't realised, yes, I do have more than one account. It is not against the rules, by the way, to have more than one account. They recommend you don't, but they don't say you can't. So when I first ran a wingless, I was warned on the Facebook, the official Facebook channel, that having more than one account was against the terms of service. No, it isn't. I went and checked. It's not against the terms of service. They just recommend that you don't do it. But it is not actively against the terms of service. It's not a bannable offence, and as far as I know, the terms of service have not been updated. And unless there's somebody else here, I cannot do this. Nope. You need at least 2 people to burn this plant down. Oh, sorry about that. I hope I didn't blow anybody's eardrums out. I think I got to the mute button just in time. Yeah. Oh. Normally when I have to sneeze when I'm streaming, I get advance notice and then I don't sneeze. But today, apparently, it just decided, nope, you're going to sneeze right now. Interesting thing about sneezing, apparently making a noise while you sneeze is actually a learned behavior. Yeah, so solo, I can't do that. At least I've never known a way of doing it solo. So, I don't know why I'm coming up here. Oh, yes, I do. I need these. Well, I don't need them, I want them. Did that person head back down? Because if they did, I'll go, itchy nose, I'll go and see. Did they? Yep. Okay, good. We have team! And they're doing the easy one. This is the pain in the neck one to do. Yeah. So I just need to sort of... You can do this with one person. I've done it, but it's a pain. I can't turn around. Oh, come on, somebody. Make my life easy, please. There we go. Might have got that one, actually, though I just managed to balance there. Yeah, they probably would. I can imagine. Yeah, no, the... Going out of bounds, by the way, is technically against the rules. Except there's a whole community who does, I think, out of bounds stuff. There is a certain degree of paranoia about running wingless too. I've run across the odd person claiming that certain actions were deliberately put in place to penalise the wingless, but they can be twitchy about wingless. I like running wingless, but I don't know why they're twitchy about it. It's not like running wingless solo is easy to do. One day, have I done a solo wingless stream? Don't know. Yes, of course I have. Journey of the Wingless, Nimue. Yeah. I still have another wingless account who I've had for nearly a year, I think. Right. I need to go and exercise my bladder. So I will be back in about 3 or 4 minutes as soon as I find a suitable... There we go. Don't go anywhere. I will be right back. Probably. Yeah, I will be right back. And as usual, I forget which buttons I got to press. How on earth do you do a run where you don't jump? I mean, I assume you mean bunny hop like that. Right, what am I doing? I am heading back down to do the Red Shard event, aren't I? I actually use my mouse for that. I don't use the spacebar at all. And strangely, I don't know whether you can't see. I'll show you. That's my mouse, and you can see it's got a scroll wheel on the side. And so if I do an upward flick on that scroll wheel, it jumps, which I find more useful than using the spacebar. It also means I'm a bit quiet, otherwise you'd hear all the time. So no, I've got it. I do like having horizontal and vertical scroll wheels on a mouse. Very useful. Why didn't I just fly over the top? Yeah. No, I prefer the scroll wheel. Ooh, how did I miss this last time? I wasn't paying attention, I guess. One thing I do enjoy doing sometimes, and I might stream it one day, is the Hidden Forest is the first big challenge for moths, that is, new players. So I find it quite rewarding, actually, to come to this region and help them out. Just patrol this region in particular, and the Boneyard is quite difficult for a moth. You know, you're doing your first run, this is your third realm. Of course, that makes things even easier. Yeah. The problem as a wingless is actually getting up to the temple. I've never been able to do it. Hello, Molly. Nice to see you again. Yeah, the problem if you're running as a wingless is getting up to the temple. I've never been able to do it solo. Oh, that's very good. With a cape, you can do it, but without a cape, I've never managed, personally. So, I actually persuaded people to take me. Actually, when when Nimue here went to Eden the first time, they were able to persuade a player to take them into Eden through the gate, which was very nice of them. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you don't have to flap, But I don't know how you do it without jumping. But I am not an expert gamer, so... I just content myself with enjoying it. Cheers. I'm fine, Molly. How are you? But yes, you're right. It is a very cute game. Now, if you want a challenge in the game, try doing a 3.5 candle red shard event with only one wing. Yeah, that's entertaining. I don't think I've ever managed to do it, and I'm not about to try. It's definitely possible. Especially if you lure the crabs out of the way, but yeah, sometimes it's fun to dress up as a moth. I think Nimue here is a bit too tall, and the antlers are a giveaway. They've been wearing those antlers for some considerable time. I will say one thing, but again, I probably ought to do a moth run, see if things have changed. When I first started playing, not really puzzles so much as what's the whole purpose of the game? Have fun, relax, help people. It's not an RPG. There are puzzles of sorts, but they're fairly minor. When you start, the goal basically is to go through the various realms, finding the trapped spirits and releasing them. That sort of culminates in going to a place called the Eye of Eden, which I won't spoil, and releasing the spirits there. The first run through of the Eye of Eden I ever did was probably one of the best gaming experiences of my life. It was fantastic. It was emotional, it was thrilling, it was exasperating. I got very lucky. I actually ended up there by accident. I'd been playing for 2 days. 2 days? Yeah, not 48 hours. And I kind of wandered into Eden by mistake. Didn't have any idea what I was doing. And a veteran player that I still see sometimes, and in fact is the only other person in England that I know playing. They ushered me, they helped me through. It was very nice of them. It was a fantastic experience. Yep. And help other people, make friends. It's free on Steam. There are in-app purchases, but apart from looking cool... Oops, somebody ran into trouble there. Oh, you got hit by something, didn't you? Come here. Come and be lit up. What happened there? Oh, they're out of sync with the crabs. Just because I can see the dark crabs and they're not hitting me. No, it's on Xbox. Oops. Yeah, there's some things to watch out for. Yep, they just got hit by a crab, I think. Just because I can see... You can see these crabs here. They rush out and hit you. Just because I can see them and see that they aren't doing anything, like this crab here is disabled for me, but it might not be for this other player. Which is something to watch out for. It is a very cozy game. If you like cozy games, it is beautiful. I love it. Oh, right, what have we got to do with these? Oh, it's one of those. Oh, that's not too bad. Alright. Thanks for joining me. I do appreciate it. Enjoy your dinner. Or lunch, or breakfast, or whichever meal it is. Well, I suppose in a way I do as well. The long dark definitely definitely involves suffering, as I demonstrated yesterday. Yeah. So now we go see whether I've got this memory or not. Yes, yeah, the long dark. If you want to see me suffering, Molly, oh, I haven't got it. Yeah, if you want to see suffering, watching me go through whatchamacallit? Forlorn Muskeg yesterday is the epitome of suffering. I thought I'd killed myself. I don't recommend being caught in Forlorn Muskeg without shelter in the middle of a blizzard. That's not fun. And getting frostbite, definitely not fun. Right, what do I do now? I suppose... let's hop into Eden for dyes. If you want black dyes, I'm afraid Eden is the best place to get it. Don't worry, I'm not going to be giving away all the secrets of Eden. I mean, the Long Dark does have its cozy moments, you know. You've got a nice fire going, you're fishing, you're not threatened by anything. Yeah. It's a very good chance that I am going to end my run in my current run in the Forlorn Musket. I'm right now in the process of putting enough stuff together. So I have the travois, so I am basically making sure I've got most of a moose and everything I might need, because I want to get round to the old Spence family farmstead or whatever it's called, and I thought I could go round the edge, but apparently, yeah, that's difficult with a travois. So there we go. Mistimed that a bit. Come on, hop. I'm apparently 20% of the dyes in Eden are black, so it's sort of the place to go if you want black dye. Well, as you know, I play on Voyager, and it can still kill you. If you make a mistake in Voyager, yeah, you will suffer. Don't get mauled by a bear twice in succession. Getting mauled by a bear twice in succession is practically my trademark. But there are, of course, easy ways to get bear in the long dark. Coastal highway from the opposite the Misanthropes Island, from the fishing hut, is really easy. Did that the other day. Moose are the hardest. Although I understand the cougar is no fun, and I have not yet encountered the cougar. So, ooh, that's not in a particularly convenient location. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the second level difficulty is the one I'm playing on, Voyager. Yeah, I do have the cougar turned on. Oh, this is not the best patch of dyes to get. Hang on a second. I just need to get the timings right. Wait for the... come here. Yeah, I have a suspicion I will not survive a cougar. Oh, blast. No, 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 run. This person knows what they're doing. Not me, this person. Run, 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 run. It's kind of funny. Oh, I did not want that to happen. Say thank you. Yeah, you don't... Yep, they've got the right idea. I'm just going to wait for this one. Then I head for that light up there. Whoops, almost got the timing wrong there. This is a useful place to be a chibi. Or to sit down. You can technically still get clobbered. But... oh, brother, I got that badly wrong. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that could have been embarrassing. And somebody just irritated a krill. You take care of yourself, Molly. I will see you around. Oh dear, what happened there? Okay. Let's just grab those for them, and then hopefully that's what comes of helping people. I'll just go back and start over. Yeah, it's alright. Okay, let's do that again. Hopefully this time nobody will actually get clobbered by a rock. Yeah, the problem with the position they're in right there is you can actually get hit by a rock still. Even if you're sitting down. This one, you're pretty safe, but I still sit. So, the easiest option is to go here, sit down, hopefully don't get hit. Yeah, they sometimes glitch through the rock stone and get you, and then it's a lot easier to get up to this last section. You don't have to do that, but it helps. This area, strangely, isn't as bad as it looks. It's actually quite doable. Oh, map shrine down there, by the way. Yeah, you just have to watch the krill from here. But as long as you're moderately careful, it's not too bad. And there's normally... nope, not today. I think they're... yep, you're quite safe at the map shrine, typically around here. And if you want to play it absolutely safe, just gallop up the stairs after that krill's gone by. And... yeah, rest under this ledge. As the other ledge ahead of me, you can also rest under. And then you just wait. Here it comes. Hello, Sid. We meet again. But this, yeah, if you just wait for it to go by, you should be pretty safe. As long as you don't do anything like take too long getting around the edges here, you're pretty much okay. Just don't dawdle. And don't do what I just did. Hello, QQCC. And don't hang around there either. I'm not actually doing an Eden run, I'm just collecting dyes. It's good practice. And this is... yeah... oh, okay, that's not too bad. If you find dye patches where the rocks are, you can actually take shelter. But I think I'm safe-ish here. Let's see. Yeah, ish. being the operative word. But yeah, you see straight ahead of me there's that, it's two sort of rocky outcrop things. And yep, I'm safe here. Me and Skylar, who was along earlier, have been known to play dodgems up there. Yeah, so you can, in fact, in principle, take cover here. In principle, and in the one beyond it. In principle. Just don't make sure any part of you is sticking out. So if you have dye patches in this general area, yeah, you can take shelter. But I think that's it for today. And then if you want to actually go and do an Eden run, you head up to Stormlock, and but I'm not going to, because I got what I want. Oops. And that was a fairly clean dye run in Eden. And from up here, you can sort of watch what goes on down below, which is kind of cool. On a good day, you can actually make it most of the way back. But if you make a mistake, yeah. Oh, I just did something really stupid. Yeah, that's not a good idea. Don't try and tickle the krill. They will notice and they won't enjoy it. Actually, krill, in case anybody didn't know, is what the players call them, because somebody thinks they look like krill. I don't, well, sort of shrimp-like, but they're technically called dark dragons. What was I doing? I was going to... yes. I'm going to pop into the Daylight Prairie. Not the Daylight Prairie. What? Yes, the Daylight Prairie. No, precise. I'm going to Prairie Peaks. Generally a good spot for dyes, so seeing as I want to pick up yellow, that's what I will do. If anybody really wants to, I do have archives of myself going through Eden. But if you have not been to Eden, don't watch them. It is much more fun to do it first time blind. It's actually even better if you do it with somebody else. Like I said, first time I did it, I got very lucky. Somebody came and helped. Apparently, according to them, I looked completely lost, which is accurate. I had absolutely no idea what I was doing there. Just thought it was something you were supposed to do. If you want a bit of a flex, incidentally, a wingless with the orbit map shrine. And yes, you can exit Eden and remain wingless. And again, I've got videos on that. Probably not something that game company would approve of. And you have to get it just right. But it's not that difficult, to be honest. You just have to exit the program at exactly the right moment. Well, not exactly. I think you've got a few seconds of leeway. So yes, dies. Oh look, we have a few today. Oh, good. I like collecting dies here, it's nice. I wish they'd put dies in the Crescent Oasis. Crescent Oasis is one of my favourite places. No, this is when you first play, you go through the Isle of Dawn. This is part of the Daylight Prairie, so it's in the second realm, and you need, I can't remember. You need to have collected a spirit. I think you've... Is it from the Hidden Forest to get in here? Can't remember. Yeah. So no, you start off in Isle of Dawn. Oh, this is going to be a pain. I particularly like this area when they've got the Days of Nature going on, because there's a krill in the water, and clearing out the darkness here during the Days of Nature is like having a daily black shard. I wish they'd keep it in there, because it some people love playing with the krill in the water. I think people have called him Sid. That's why I now call most of the krill Sid. Somebody called this one Sid, and it's kind of stuck. Otherwise known as a water puppy. But unlike most of the krill, this one just grabs you and gives you a good shake. Well, except it's, and now we've got to wait a year for it to return. Because I wish they'd keep it there, and I wish they'd keep the Clear the Darkness mini game that they have. Because it adds character. Don't ask me why, I just feel it does. This, by the way, if you're doing wing runs, arguably that one up there, right between the antlers, there's a wing up there. Arguably that's the hardest wing in the game. Yeah, I think that's the hardest wing in the game, that one. But there are 3 total. One in the Jolly Geologist's Cave, which is over there. Yeah, one... Oh, for heaven's sake, you don't need to honk, you lazy person. Yeah, so there's one in the caves going through that way, which is hard, but you can do all the wings here without help. You just have to kind of get it right. I tend to use levitation spells. Which ones is it? Where's my levitation spells? There. Oh no. Anyway, there's an anti-gravity spell, and that really helps here. Can't find it. That's Dragon Repulsion. There we go, this one. Yes, the clouds for there, definitely doable. You can't use the clouds in here. you have to basically fly up. You need at least 55 wing levels. In fact, I'll show you. Seeing as we're talking about it. The irritating thing about this one, seeing as the subjects come up, 75 wing levels is preferable, 55 is doable, but then there's a problem, and I will show you what I mean. So, to get this wing, you have to go to the top of this pillar. Well, technically it's yeah, up there, but I'll show you. So you have to go up here. Okay, that was one too many flaps. So from here, you need to go... I can never remember. I think it's up there. And if you have 55 wing levels, you are stuck here unless somebody comes along to help. There used to be some shared memories that we used to recharge you, but they seem to have been erased. I haven't seen them in a while. Yeah, and you need to get up there. I could possibly have done it if I hadn't messed up my original climb. But if you have the reduced gravity spell, yeah, you can do it solo. But for some reason, they decided to get rid of the recharge points. Let's see if I can actually do it a bit more easily. Oops. Yeah, let's try that again. Yeah, I did that badly. Yeah. So you need 3 or 4 flaps to get... Is it up there? Yes, I think it... I can never remember. It's up there, isn't it? I can never remember whether it's up there or over there. So there used to be, like I say, recharge points up here, but they got removed. I think there used to be some here too, but they got removed as well. So if you're running solo, this is difficult. When I do wing runs, I use this. Yeah, the anti-gravity spell. Makes it a lot easier. I don't know why that game company did it. I don't know whether you can use the birds. No, you can't. Some places you can pretty much climb with the birds, but you can't here. So, yeah, thanks that game company for making this ridiculously difficult. What, up here? Yeah, I haven't tried that. Yeah, thank you. I shall... Okay, let's see. Yeah, come on. I haven't tried that. Too set in my ways. All right. Yeah. Oh yes, so there is. You could. I've only got 2 flappies, but yeah, you could definitely. In fact, I just went past it. Yeah, that's potentially doable. But not with only 55 wing levels. Oh! I'd forgotten about that. I haven't used the clouds outside for this area in a long time. I'd completely forgotten about that one. Oh, there's two of them. I thought there's only one of those. Right, where am I? What was I doing? Oh, yes. Dies, and now I'm lost. Yeah, okay. Next time I do a wing run, I shall definitely try that. But the anti-gravity, it makes it a lot easier. The other hard one is in the Golden Wasteland Crabfield. There's one very high up on a ledge. That one is a pain. In comparison, actually, that, yeah, you can fly up with the clouds. And so maybe I'm wrong. That's not the hardest. That one arguably is. This one, yeah, you can use the clouds. Right, what was I doing? Okay, there we go. Definitely try and remember that for next time. I will definitely have to investigate that further. I haven't. I've gotten stuck in my ways in some things. It's a lot easier when you have wing buffs and you start with 70 or so. Where did that other... Oh, I lost sight of it. There's sometimes dies up there somewhere, actually. Oh, there it is. I couldn't see it. Technically, I also need black, but I would only get a few more today. You can only get one black a day, and you can only get one white a day. But what I really wanted was yellow, which I've got, so that's a start. And yeah. I'll go grab make sure everybody's lit up, which they are. Let's go and grab the easy... Oh! Do you know what I didn't do? I didn't grab the even easier ones, did I? Silly me. Hello, hopeful steward. Oh, I suppose I ought to give you a hug. Now, in case you were wondering, there is a purpose, by the way, to taking a wingless into Eden and then exiting and still remain wingless. It allows you to unlock the aviary. But like I say, it's a little tricky to do, but I've got 2 or 3 videos, I think, where I do it. Oh, you're kidding me. What happened? Alright, let's go through more carefully. Yeah, here we go. Don't often do this, but it's good for a bit. Hope this doesn't get copyright struck. This is easier on a touchscreen, by the way. Yeah, I'm not doing very well today. Yeah. Okay, a couple of places more I want to go before I call it a night. Yeah, so I've been doing for 2 hours and I've gotten about 18 candles. You can do them a bit faster, to be honest with you. I've been messing around. This is an underused place. I once had fun. I stood on the stage and copy-pasted from Shakespeare. Kind of wish they'd allow you to speak, but I suppose they wouldn't be able to censor that so easily, so... Just going up to the hot springs, because there's 2 useful candle cakes here that are quick and easy to get. And then I will probably head for the Citadel, do the run down to the Colosseum. And the reason I like to go to the Citadel is I happen to like picking up dyes there. So pretty. A 59-year-old is allowed to say "so pretty" about a video game. Yeah, I don't feel... This is actually a pretty good source of light. Go to the top and do the rundown. I'm not sure I can be bothered, to be honest with you. Because there's no guarantee I'll be able to get the rundown from the top. Easier with twin accounts. One day, just for the heck of it, I'm gonna have to do a run where I don't come back to here. Just go through the wind paths. That would be kind of fun. And that last candle, which I'm not specifically chasing, candle and a half. Yeah, that can take forever. To be honest, if you've got 2.5 hours or nearly 3, if you've got nearly 3 hours, you'll be running to grey, pretty much guaranteed anyway. But if you really want to run to grey, doing 2 grandma sessions is a good way of doing it. Well, it's a good way of getting you, yeah. This last bit is just takes too long. I know somebody who tells me they routinely get 21 candles, and they do it by pretty much doing every single candle in the game. Yeah, I don't think I'll be getting 1 more candle, so I'll settle for that. Don't want... Nah, not important enough to get 20. Yeah, you can see the problem. I'm barely building up that candle. So the only reason I'm doing this now is so I can pick up dyes at the Citadel. Yeah. I'm getting tired of this, but I'll just finish off this one last little bit. There's a slightly disturbing bit to this. I'm sure regular players will know about it. It's the apparently dead manta laid out on an altar up here. I've no idea what that's about. Yeah, this one. Well, bird. Have I got all of these? Yep, I do. I wasn't about to do a spirit run today anyway. Oh, I've still got Pleaful Parent to get. Oh, that one's a nightmare. I hate doing the Pleaful Parent. It's easier to do if you are wingless. I can tell you that for nothing. But Easiest way to do the Playful Parent is either get a wingless to do it, or, I don't think it happens anymore, wait until it's a daily quest, and then wait for somebody else to do it, and then sort of swoop in at the last minute. It's a nightmare. It's the most appalling spirit in the game. I've seen people team up. In fact, I've been part of the team to do that one. And you sort of take it in turns to attract the attention of the krill. Yeah, so I like picking up the dies there. Not a huge fan of this run down to the Colosseum, to be honest with you. The other one from the ice rink, much nicer, but I'm here and I can't be bothered to go back. And they've got this weird bug here where you drift continuously to the right. And I don't know whether this is a tip, but you don't need to get every single piece of light. Just grab a couple, and I think you get the same bonus. So you don't have to catch all the light here. You just grab a couple and get through as fast as you can. You can do this wingless, by the way. You just bounce a lot. And if you are doing this wingless, stay to the left-hand side, don't stay to the right-hand side. No, I doubt. I imagine they fixed it. Oh, yeah. Yes, I see what you mean. I don't have the Aurora Wing. I don't know if it's going to be available. So yeah, if you're doing this wingless, don't go down there to the right. Go through the middle or down here to the left, because there's an auto pickup over there. Huh. I'll wait to see how much they're charging for it. Huh. Okay. Oh, yes. I sort of remember, because people on Facebook were complaining about it because they thought it was going to be an exclusive one-time only thing. So again, if you're wingless, well actually if you're wingless you're going to be down at the bottom here, but yeah, there's typically a wing right there. So if you're wingless coming through here, don't go through that way. And if you're with somebody, make sure you trust them. I had somebody once start to take me, one of my wingless accounts through here. And they forgot, I think, maybe forgot in quotes, and headed straight for one of the auto pickups. Needless to say, I disengaged as fast as I decently could. So if you have a friend who likes playing practical jokes, don't trust them to Uber you through here. And I have known people, I mean, early game, when I was still obviously a moth, I have had people try and do some... I had one person, can't remember the precise circumstances now, try and drop me in front of krill in the Golden Wasteland, which fortunately I was ready for, so I didn't get caught there. I ought to run through as a moth just to see what people do. You'd have to take off your antlers, Nimue. Yeah, I think that expresses her opinion. Sorry, not her, their opinion about taking off their antlers. Sorry, Nimue. Forgot. Yeah, so you can see it's taking so long to get the last candle, I can't be bothered. And this, of course, is the other place where you can get dyes. I might. That actually sounds like fun. I might try that. Do you hear that, Nimue? Moth Mondays. You'd have to take off your eye patch. Yep, I think that expresses their opinion of that idea quite nicely. Yeah. It's really not worth it. Continuing. I think they're a bit tall for a moth, but I haven't seen them. I haven't seen them as a moth in a long time. What do you look like as a moth, Nimue? Let's just see for the fun of it. So, moth. That. Yeah, you're gonna have to take the boots off. Mask. What else are you wearing? That is a moth hair. This is moth hair, and that is as well. As a matter of fact, you can get that very early. And you're gonna have to lose the yeah, definitely on the tall side for a moth, I think. Oh, lose the stance. Definitely lose the stance. There you go. There you go. Alright. Let's return you to pirate mode. Nope. Nope. Yeah, getting there. You almost look human again. Sorry, spirit-like again. There we go. Pirate mode. Oh! Ha! I forgot the most important accoutrement. There we go. Right. That's me done for the day. Oh my goodness, I have 7 likes. That's more likes than I got yesterday from 216 viewers, if you can believe that. I got 6 likes and 1 dislike from 216 people and no subscribers. I lost 1 subscriber. Anyway. Thank you all very much for watching. That was kind of relaxing. Tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock Greenwich Mean Time, I'll be running Wintermute from the Long Dark. Probably. Well, thank you very much. So I appreciate the company. That was very nice, very relaxing. I do appreciate it. And yeah, the weekends are pretty much up to me. I don't schedule anything, but there are certain things I tend to do. So anyway, I hope you all continue to have a halfway decent weekend, if you're having one, and if you're not having a halfway decent weekend, I hope you start to have a halfway decent weekend. And I will see you all next time.